Tanis, the organic beauty scientist, Kundalini yogi, and raw vegan.
And I'm Neddy, your green glamour stylist and makeup artist.
We are both licensed estheticians.
And together we are
Mindful Eve. And welcome to today's episode where we're going to feature the incredible, the amazing Mr.
Skip Jennings.
Skip Jennings. We love Skip. We met him a couple of weeks ago, and when we met, we knew he was a man of integrity, and we really wanted to have him on our show. So he is currently an Agape licensed practitioner and a student of the Michael Bernard Beckwith School of Ministry.
He is also a transformational coach, motivational speaker, and the owner of Mind, Body, Spirit Solutions.
If you want to catch up with him and practice yoga with him, you can find him at the South Bay Equinox, where he is also the group fitness manager.
As well as visit his website, www.skipjennings.com, where you can find out what he's doing, what he's up to, where he's at.
His blog, a link to his YouTube channel, Instagram account, Twitter account, you can find it all there, including where you can purchase his book that we're going to be featuring today.
The Lotus Kitchen. This is co-authored with Gwen Keneally, who is also a chef. And the beauty of this particular book is the fact that it's not just about mindful eating, but introducing the idea of having eating be a whole body holistic experience, which it should be.
Yeah, so we're going to dive into this book later on and make a couple of recipes out of there as well. So not only has Skip written The Lotus Kitchen, he also wrote a book called Spirit Explosions.
Yes, and he has two podcasts, The Shift with Skip and Better Than Yesterday with fitness coach KJ, as well as the fact that he has 25 years of experience, 15 qualifications in wellness, fitness, health, and nutrition. Not to mention he was recently on the cover of American Fitness magazine.
Yes, this is just one individual we're talking about.
One person.
The amazing and incredible Skip Jennings. Mm-hmm. So are you feeling hungry, Neddy?
Starved.
All right, let's go to the kitchen and explore the Lotus Kitchen with Skip Jennings.
Hey everyone, so I'm here in the kitchen with Skip Jennings. Hello, I'm so blessed.
Neddy.
So blessed to have you here.
I'm blessed to be here. It's great to be talking about mindful eating.
Yes, mindful eating today, and this lovely book. It's one of our top readers here at Mindful Eve, which is The Lotus Kitchen.
The Lotus Kitchen. It's a book from my heart.
Tell me about this book before we. I am hungry, but tell me about this book.
Okay, so this book actually came out of the two things that I love the most. Is vegetarian and vegan cooking, along with yoga and mindfulness. So I got to download in the middle of meditation, do a cookbook that could feed the body, but that could also feed the soul. And I teamed up with my my co-writer, my co-author, who's a chef. Her name is Gwen Keneally. And we worked out a lot of the dishes together, and then I wrote out all the yoga poses and all the mindfulness.
Well, I imagine that really helps to not only feed the body, feed the soul,
Right.
And it allows us to eat a little bit more healthier when we realize it's all inclusive.
It's all inclusive, and that's the biggest part about the message and the story that I'm giving to people. I'm telling people that what you put in your body affects the way you live your life. So we need to be mindful how we eat so we can be mindful in our life.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's why I'm also on this journey.
Okay.
Now, part of my challenge with being on this journey is that I am a Latina.
Okay. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias. I skip. So that being said, I'm Cuban and Puerto Rican.
Yes.
And so I am having some difficulty trying to get into my journey of clean, mindful eating. I see cucumbers. I see mint.
Yes.
Now, I don't cook much with mint. The only mint I know is mojitos, which are tasty.
Which are very tasty.
But I think you're going to give me an alternative
I will.
that's going to feed me well. So what are we doing today?
So we're going to make a great cucumber salad. And this great cucumber salad, I got the idea during a summer hot day, and I didn't want a heavy meal. I just wanted something very, very light. So I thought what refreshes me, what hydrates me, and cucumbers came to mind. And then I started to go through all the different things that I like and all the things I love to put together. So I put together cucumber and mint, cilantro. I threw in some nuts at the very end. I put a little lemon juice on it, and I came up with this salad.
It's so yummy. Well, cucumbers are also very hydrating.
Yeah.
We serve it in the spa industry. Our spa waters are always
cucumber. It is one of the most efficient way to hydrate the body without drinking water. But we know the best way to hydrate the body is water.
Drink water.
Water, cucumbers, and water together. It's great. So awesome.
Awesome. So let's get started.
Okay, so one of the things that I've heard online and people have emailed me through my website saying, I would love to eat more mindfully. I'd love to eat more salads, more vegetarian, more vegan cooking, but I just don't know how, and it takes too long to prepare. This salad can be prepared in 10 minutes or even less.
10 minutes, people.
So it's all about your prep time. So the first thing you want to do is you want to grab your cucumber, a nice sized cucumber here. And how do we prep the cucumber? Well, just by slicing off the edge right here. Just slice off the edge, both sides.
Okay.
And then a great way to really give it a little decorative kind of idea around this is to take your peeler and you're going to go every other line. You're going to peel off every other line. Here's one. Boom. Go here, two.
That's so pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
It's like a designer cucumber.
And why can't you have like pretty food? I think food needs to be pretty. Sometimes I get these meals that are vegetarian and vegan. I'm going, ew, that ain't pretty. That ain't pretty, yo. Okay. Then the next thing you want to do is cut it in half.
Okay.
Boom. And then you're going to slice it right down the middle. So then you already have 4 halves already done. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Here we go. Here's another one. All right.
Lovely.
Then after that, you can actually, if you want to go a little bit deeper, you can cut here, and then you start to chop.
Okay.
That easy. Boom,
Nice.
boom, boom, boom. And you have to add in the sound with it.
I think
Boom,
boom,
boom, boom, boom. So there you go. That's a very simple way of preparing your cucumbers. And guess what? We have one done for you right away.
You know what? In YouTube Landia, that
Right.
is necessary.
Let's just dump that right in there.
That looks
Look at that.
awesome.
I'll pop that all in there.
So this is about 3 cucumbers, you just
That's
said?
about 3 cucumbers. And
Okay.
actually what we want to do is have about 4 cups of cucumbers.
Okay.
Okay, so that might take you a little time to chop, but once you get that done, you just pop right in. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to add in your mint. And with your mint, I like a lot of mint. You know, I love it. Fresh is refreshing. So you want about 2 cups of mint. So here's your mint right here. And you want to destem the mint. Why? Because the stems become a little bit hard and rigid and can become a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
So you destem the mint, and when we put the cilantro in there as well, you destem the cilantro as well.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop this right on in.
Leave
Kaboom!
the stemmed mint for the mojitos.
Hey,
Leave that for the coconut salad.
exactly. Then we're gonna add in 1 cup of cilantro.
Okay. Yummy.
Pop that in right there. Very easy to do.
Is there another alternative? I know cilantro, some people love it.
Some people don't, and you can actually leave cilantro out. That's just if you're a big cilantro eater and you love it, use it.
Okay.
I'm saying do it. You can also use parsley.
Okay.
You can also use any other type of garnish if you choose to, but I love the cilantro. I'm a big cilantro fan, and not everyone likes cilantro, but I love it. Okay? Then the next thing you want to do is you want to add in your tomatoes. Your tomatoes should be about 1 cup of yellow, beautiful tomato. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
And just pop those right in.
Why
Now-
yellow over red?
Well, I did it for the aesthetics.
Oh, the
It
beauty.
looks really
The
good.
beauty.
But look at that. It looks really
This is
good.
stunning.
Look at
This
that.
is so nice.
Boom.
That
That's
fast.
pretty. You can use any type of cherry tomatoes you want. And especially in the summer when we have a lash amount of cherry tomatoes in California all over the place, you can even find orange ones, you can find yellow ones, you can find red ones. Just use cherry tomatoes.
Exactly.
And the simple way to do it, and I actually should have done this before, but just slice it right down the center. And you can actually do it whole as well. Look at that beautiful color right here. It's so
It's like
amazing.
loving your food, appreciating.
I'm sorry, I gotta eat one right now.
How are you not going to?
Next thing you want to do is, and this is very important, I always tell people, if you're going to add nuts to your salad and you're having guests, make sure you talk to your guests before they come in and say, there is nuts in the salad. And then, or if you know ahead of time that someone's allergic to nuts, do one without. Because we don't want anyone to have their throat all closed up while someone else is eating. You're going, what's going on? What's going on? Oh my God, there's nuts in the salad. Are you kidding me? So with the macadamia nuts, you're just going to add into your taste. But I add in maybe a cup of macadamia nuts, like sprinkler right there.
You never think macadamia nuts in a salad.
Oh.
You think almonds,
Wait.
walnuts.
Right. And of course, again, you have the freedom to use any type of nuts you want. Just make sure you chop them down, pop them in there, boom. So the next thing we're going to add in is the lime juice.
Okay.
And the lime juice is really refreshing when you're doing a summer salad or when you're doing a nice, refreshing salad. So you have a juicer. I love this.
So we're not going through all the hard work cure.
But the easy way to do it is just to cut it in half. If you have a juicer or you don't, you can use a hand juicer or whatever. I'm going to show you something really good. Do we have a fork anywhere?
Yes.
I'm going to show you something really cool trick I learned from one of my chef friends.
Okay.
If you want to get the juice out really quickly here, just roll around, squeeze, boom. And it's just like having your own manual juicer right there.
There you go.
Kaboom.
That's a nice
So your juice, your lime juice wants to be about a cup of lime juice. So let's pour this right on there. Get a nice little cup. You can smell it already, right?
So fragrant. So fragrant.
And then the next thing, which I love, the difference between olive oil and grape oil. Grapeseed oil is the lightness of it, and it's the fresh taste of it. There's a great taste to your oil there. So we want to add in just a cup.
Okay.
Pop this in right here. We're going to roll this in here.
1/3 cup of grapeseed oil.
Yeah, 1/3 cup. Go around. You don't want it too greasy. You don't want it too fattening because we're going to keep it nice and light.
Okay. So
Then I need 2 wooden spoons. We have 2 wooden spoons, or
those are cute.
Wow.
Yay! They're like little claws.
they're like little claws
Little
for
claws.
sure. So then you just stick it in there. Pop this, mix it all up in there. Get it nice and good, nice and mixed.
That looks so nice.
Oh, is that good? Can you hold the bowl for me? Look at
Yes.
that. There it
It
is.
smells amazing.
Oh my goodness.
You know, back in the Caribbean, we had like a tomato cucumber salad.
Very similar to that.
But I like the mint. The mint is very refreshing and
Look at that. It is done. That is done.
Oh my
You're ready to
gosh.
eat. You want to taste?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Where's our plates? Where's our plates? Where's our plates?
Wow.
Oh, you know, okay, we're going to do a Cuban style.
home.
Can we go? You know.
We're at home.
I love that. We just real to the real. Let's taste this. Wow.
Okay. Oh my god.
Is that good? Is that good? Or what?
This is really refreshing. I mean, the tomato, the cucumber, just gushing with water, and then the mint is like,
it's a natural way of rehydrating your body. One of the things I like to do when I'm having this cucumber salad, one of the things that we talk about in the mindfulness practice is called a mindful food or mindful eating meditation, where you take a bite, you simply close your eyes, and you just recognize all the different ingredients that you put into your salad. You taste the cucumbers. You chew it up. You chew it maybe 30, 40 times before you even swallow it. Taste the nuts. Taste the tomatoes. Taste everything. Get it into your system. And then once you swallow it, connect with how it makes you feel.
conscious eating.
Conscious eating, mindful eating. That's what it is.
And gratitude.
And gratitude. Always have gratitude.
You know what? The nuts are a good touch as well. They're soft.
Right.
They're not overbearing the salad, but
Right.
it still gives a nice texture.
A nice texture. And the great thing about cooking, what I tell everyone is, it's time to play.
Right.
You start off with one dish, and then you will go, okay, I like this, but maybe this could use maybe a little bit of a cayenne pepper, just a little touch, to give it a little bit of a heat. Or maybe you want to take your grapeseed oil and add in a little honey for a little bit more sweetness. So now you have the sour and the sweetness. It's about playing. But where do we get all our recipes from? Being mindful.
Yeah.
It comes from most great cooks go within and go, what does this need?
Right.
And from there, they create the next dish. So I'm inviting you guys to get the Lotus Kitchen,
Please.
take it, open it up, and then create something of your own.
And this is just such a lovely book. It's got the artwork, by the way. This is insane. It's beautiful.
It was created for the
My
book.
gosh. And just, this one has, like you said, a mindful meditation.
Right.
There are others that have a pose that goes with it as well.
Right.
So yoga, not yoga, it suits everyone.
And the other thing, too, is you guys always say, but I'm not quite a vegan or a vegetarian. I'm not quite there. Well, you have the summer salad. And if you're using protein, like maybe salmon on the grill, here's your salad, mindful eating, and have your salmon or have your chicken.
Because mindful eating is inclusive, people.
Right, it is.
You
It is
know,
inclusive.
Even this little Cuba Rican girl
I
from
love
California
it. Exactly.
can get mindful. Well, thank you so
You're so welcome.
much. This is so yummy.
Thank you for inviting me. This is great. I hope I can come back again.
Are you kidding?
So we're going to do a mindful eating meditation. And in some practices, people call it prayer. It's gratitude. Adding in a little gratitude before we eat is always good. So here's what I want you to do. To simply get comfortable for a moment here. Hands on the table or on your lap, whatever feels comfortable for you. Close your eyes. And just begin to connect with your breath. Connect with what you are grateful for today. And in this mindful eating meditation, every time we eat a piece of food or a cucumber or a piece of mint, notice how the food elevates your vibration. Notice the taste of each and every morsel, how it elevates your consciousness, and how it nourishes your body. And as you begin to eat, you can create a mantra that elevates the food and the practice. For example, I am strong and powerful and grateful. I am strong and powerful and grateful. I am strong and powerful and grateful. And so it is.
Before we dig in, let's toast.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Remember, whatever you do,
Do it mindfully.
cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.